Hey everyone, and welcome to today's video. So basically, what we're going to be going over today is the latest Design Thread 7 and a couple items that this opportunities that this arises for investing, and then going over a couple changes and then other ideas for investing for the another update. So basically, the main point of this that people kind of glossed over is that they're going to be adding item sinks and an essence system. And the whole way you make money off of that is that currently there's a lot of items that are underpriced compared to what it costs to craft them or to get the item. Like, it takes way more time, like ton of time to get this item, and then it's only worth a couple 100,000 coins on the auction house. And so the whole idea with this thread is they're going to be adding a system where either the essence value will be more valuable than the item is currently, or they're going to add an item sink, like adding a new crafting recipe with that item, something along those lines. So the items that I would say have good potential for that is Digestive Mosquito. Spider Slayer right now is kind of irrelevant for profit. Everything is kind of focused on both Revenant and Wolf. Wolf is not horrible. I don't think they're going to add anything more to Wolf. I think Revenant is definitely very profitable, and Spider has very high potential to be updated. So I think Digestive Mosquito is going to have something similar to the Reaper Talisman. The next item that I'd go over is Fire Protection. It would be a huge oversight if the admins didn't add some kind of use for Fire Protection in the Nether update. I wouldn't spend more than 200k on Fire Protection 6 because that's kind of the fair value right now. The update isn't super soon, so if you spend more than that, you're kind of getting manipulated. Blaze Pets. As Blaze Rods go up in price more and more, the more I feel that Blaze Pets are a good investment. This is because right now it costs 7 mil to buy a Blaze Pet on the auction house. And if you guys look here, 8 mil is the cheapest, and it's actually level 38, but 8 mil is the cheapest, and it costs 24 mil or 23 mil to craft. So I'd say either don't spend more than, I wouldn't spend more than 8 mil actually. They've been going down in price recently, so you'll be able to get some for 8 mil, but they're going to be very, very likely used in the update. Because of the fact that they upgrade all your stats in the Blazing Fortress. They're better than an Ender Dragon. They're going to be the best thing in the game. I say Epic Pets because they're the underpriced ones. Legendaries are fairly well priced. The Epics are the cheap ones. Grilled Pork. This has two uses now. Not only because I feel like Technoblade's going to be coming back pretty soon, and they're going to be adding Art of Wars and that kind of stuff back, but also when the update drops, Leaping Swords and Silk Edge Swords are going to be broken. This item let you cheese floor 5, floor 6, master mode, and mythological bosses. They have added resistances to some of those items since then, but they never patched the sword. And so unless this video gets super popular and they somehow patch it, investing in either Grilled Pork or directly in Silk Edge and Leaping Swords, there's a very high chance that you're going to be able to cheese the Nether update upon release, because you can perma-stun stuff with this item. You just need like 2 or 3 people spamming it in quick succession and just always holding down the ability. And you can perma-stun anything that's not a boss. So I think this is definitely worth investing in. Very likely to be used. Next thing is Slime Blocks. I've already gone over this a ton. It's personally my favorite investment, or second favorite besides Pork. I think it's more likely to be used sooner than Pork is, but definitely very likely to be used in the Nether rework against Magma bosses, or against slimes, depending on when Slime Slayer comes out. But mostly for slime bows against the Magma boss. On that note, super overpriced items, like underpriced items, are going to have essence values added to them, right? Which is the design thread. And there's definitely quite a few that you can look for that are probably going to be overpriced. So like, I'd say Necromancer helmets, they're only 200k. And they're probably going to be worth more than 200k of whatever essence or whatever they add to the 1.0 update. So there's a decent amount of items. I wasn't able to think of everything, but definitely stuff like the Necromancer Lord helmets, which are like 150 to 200k, are probably going to go up in price. Stuff like Necromancer swords, those are pretty much chest price usually, and they're actually more rare than giant swords. So it's a high chance they'll add something that makes those worth more than just chest price. This is something that's 100% going to go in price on the update release, which is Ancient Reforge. This is, without a doubt, going to be the best Reforge. when the update comes out. There's a low chance that necrotic is better, depending on what the meta is, and there's a very, very low chance that renowned is better, but it's probably going to be the precursor gears. So I would buy as many of these as you can. Don't overpay. The update isn't coming out tomorrow. You can buy this over a couple weeks. And then same thing with Dragon Claws. Why I don't say the Withered Reforge is because usually those are, I mean, I can check what the cost of the blood is. Yeah, 2.4 mil. So I would stick with Dragon Claws because these are pretty much the same, but half the price. But yeah, so basically, conclusion of this video, another thing that we went over on the stream is Acacia Wood. This is one I've already talked about a few times. Likely to come out with the forging update, which I haven't seen any teasers recently, so that might not be coming out before the 1.0. They used to say it was. It might not be anymore. Fairly good chance that this will be used, though, because, again, they're trying to make every grind in the game have a point, have a purpose. So right now, foraging, pretty much useless for money. They're going to start adding more uses to items. And then a couple final thoughts for things to go over. Gas tiers, if you're able to buy any, these are a good investment. They're very low supply. Netherrack, it's almost definitely going to go up in price when the update comes out. You're probably not going to make a ton of money, though, because they're probably going to go from like 350 to 700 coins. So you'll make a little bit, but not a ton. Quartz blocks and obsidian, again, very likely to go up in price, especially quartz due to it being one of the main nether items. And then apparently they're going to be adding a third craft, like a third tier to magma cream. If they do that, this will do great. If not, very low chance that you lose money because it is NPC price right now. So yeah, in conclusion, best items to buy right now, I'd say precursor gear, fire protection 6s if you can get your hands on any, blaze pets for cheap, don't overpay for them, gold pork and slime blocks as always. But then the new ones that I haven't mentioned before really is swarm. This is going to be good when the update first comes out. Leaping sword and silk edge sword, again, when the update comes out. Digestive mosquito. This is more because of the new design thread, which makes this more likely to be used soon. And then precursor gear and dragon claws. But anyway, this is definitely a longer video. It's not as short and concise as my recent videos, but I hope you guys still get a ton of value out of it. And thanks for watching.